Okay, so I was asked about some tips about editing the Go Formative, how to resize your font, change colors. So I'm just going to go over a few items here that hopefully should help out. First off, perhaps I wanted to draw a line along the state boundaries so I could identify those. Well, first off, I think that I want to use a different color other than black, something that will stand out. So I can go up here to the pencil, okay, that's the second option over on the left, and I'm going to click Scribble or line. If I want to make a straight line, perhaps around these straight edges, I can use the line. That would be a lot easier. But around the wiggly edge over here along the Delaware River on the eastern border, I might want to use the scribble line. So we'll start out with the regular straight line. And again, I want to change the color. So the very top box on the left has a line in it. If you tap that box, you can change your colors right here across the top. So maybe I'd like to use orange so it's nice and bright. And I want to make it a little bit thicker, so I'm going to do this thickness right here and click OK. And now I can go about making my lines. So here's my first line and my second line. And again, this should be pretty quick and easy. Along the edges, and now again this squiggly part, I probably want to go over here and get my scribble line so that I can try to follow the edges of the state. Okay. Alright, so once I have this complete, then maybe I want to label this state boundary. In that case, I'm going to use the text tool because maybe my handwriting's not the best using my mouse. So down here on the left, you see a letter T. This is used for text. We're going to click on that. Now, before I start typing, I can actually go change the color of it and the size of the font. So, well, not the size yet, but we'll definitely change the color. So again, I'm going to go over here to the T, and then up at the top where we changed our colors before, I'm going to click that again. And maybe I want to go back to black, and I don't want my words too thick, so I'm going to go to the second thickness and click OK. And then I'm going to tap right where I want my box, or close to where I want it to go, and I will type my words, state boundary. Now, this is pretty small, and maybe I want it to be a little bit bigger so people can read it. So in that case, what I'm going to do is right over here on the left underneath the T for text is a square with 4 corners. If you click that, that will give you a little cursor arrow. You're going to click the word state boundary, and it'll come up with a blue box right around it. On each corner, there's a little white square. If you click on one of those squares, you can actually drag it out and change the size of your words. This top one is if you'd like to flip it or spin your words. You know, maybe you want them to go at an angle or whatnot, so they fit where you need them to go. Also, another thing I can do is move it. If I click within the box and I hold it down, I can drag the words where I want them to do. So I'll put state boundary right here over my orange line so that it is right where I want it to be. Okay? So again, those are just a few tips on how to use the lines and the text tools and how to move your words where you need them to go on your map. There's lots of other tools over here. There is an eraser. There is an option to add photographs if you want to upload or download pictures. There's a shapes tool, and those can also be resized using the square with 4 corners. You can increase or zoom in or zoom out. There's a back button to undo what you have done as well. So again, these are just a few of the options for you. Hopefully this is helpful, and I'll see if there's anything else. If you have any more questions, let me know.